I like them jeans.
Two little Western. I'll try to get some new selection. Dashed out all the old.
Dash away all the boot cuts, yeah.
Yeah, they're all gone well. Nice.
Because this is different, yeah. The flared look is different, yeah. You can do the flared look, but you see when it's like boot cuts is a different story, like.
My brother's like, oh, you can taper them all up, and I said, nah, but with them just go. The jeans come with the energy and all that.
Bruh.
That girl 3C hair curly, dirty run punch from earlier.
Yeah, all of that, innit? Just play some Sunday vibes.
Alright.
Vicky McLean's not my first Sunday artist. It'll be a Sanchez first.
I don't love you. You're not trying to hear that on Sunday?
Oh, yeah, it's alright, but he's not got a.
Them can't come round me if I raise my voice and I face get wearer. Broski's come down here. Goes off for them and get militant.
It's a bit of a South London reputation thing. Another South London soldier! Cristale's in the house!
You got the people there, is it?
Yeah, that's it. So listen, you're at the start of what is looking like going to be a crazy astronomical career already. How are you feeling? Do you feel like it's just starting? Do you feel like you already got a track record? Where were you feeling in the state of your career?
And how did you start as well?
Oh, well, to answer the first question, I feel shocked every day.
Right.
Every single day, because every day I wake up and remind myself I never thought I'd be here. I just, like, when I was in school, I wanted to be an architect.
Really?
Yeah, so I went into uni and one of these things, going to study illustration so that I can go into a path where I can be kind of like flexible.
Yeah.
Do you get me? So if I do illustration, I can go down. If I change my mind and I want to do graphics or I want to design cartoons and stuff like that, I can do it.
Yeah.
So I've gone in now and then music's kicked off and it's just like raw. So every single day I wake up and I got to come and do like a interview with Rampage and things like that. It's like, hold on a minute, I could have really just been going into the office today
and designing buildings.
Yeah, which is, I still got a passion for it.
Yeah.
You get me? Because I went to uni, I finished, I graduated the other day. You get me? So
congratulations.
It's like, thank you so much. So it's still a passion of mine. Art is still a passion of mine, but this is just, it's unreal every single day.
Yeah, and I would say with music, when the blessings come, you just have to take them and run with it. You know what I mean? Because the way that the music grows is usually very organic, the way that your fans are going to respond to you. So you have to respond back and give them what they need. So yeah, I mean, your tune On the Road right now is just absolutely ripping down the place.
What tune are you talking about?
I'm talking about, there's one particular tune that has been mental. We're going to get to that in a bit though. You know what I'm saying? We want to talk about the start.
Yeah.
Was it like repping South London, repping Brixton?
If I could rap Brixton on my forehead, I would. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, it's just, and it's not like a gang affiliated thing.
No.
It's more of like a heritage thing. I grew up there. My mum grew up there.
Yeah.
My gran grew up there.
Right.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? And my gran came over from Yard. And it's still like the old foot in Brixton.
Right.
You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
My nan, that my great uncle, so my grand uncle or whatever, I don't know how to, it was my grandma's brother.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was one of them old foot in Brixton that he had the bakery, the patty shop
Right.
that was in the arcade.
Yeah,
you get me?
Yeah.
So it's just like my whole life is there. And my mum keeps telling me like, Rock, Chris, you know that one day we're gonna have to leave and I don't want to leave. I don't see the point. I don't want to leave. I don't want to leave, man.
Yeah, for me, I mean, when the success level gets to a certain point, people do tend to like move out. But
that's if it gets scary. Like I can't step out without like.
Yeah,
do you get me? But my community is not like that. Do you get me? The way my community is now, like the way that my community is set up is just like. All the kids, like, they might get excited when they see me and that, but they're kids. What, like, they would have got excited if I was the same, if I got famous from playing football or from playing architect or doing architecture. Like, oh my days, you're the girl that draws, innit? That's just all it would have been. But right now, I'm just the girl that raps. Like,
yeah, and for me, I think it's important that some of those kids around the way, not just that they get gas when they see you, but you provide inspiration for them. They're like, yo, she's from our block and look what she's doing now.
I seen that one of the boys I went to school with, his little brother, I seen his little brother grow up, but it's like he doesn't recognize me as the person that's seen him grow up.
Right.
So when I've seen him in ends the other day, he's looked in my face and then he's walked past me and then he spun around and said, "Oh my God, you're Cristale." And I said, "Yeah."
But I'm
like,
the
you
same.
know that I'm Cristale.
Yeah.
And he's saying, like, but he's not registering that I'm the same person.
Yeah.
So he's like, "You know my brother, innit?" I said, "Yeah." And he's gone, "Wow, so what? Cristale's local, Cristale's on ends." And then my mum's shouted from around the corner, "Yeah, but don't tell anyone." And then he's turned around and said, "Oh my gosh, and you're her mum. You was on the blue carpet the other day." So my mum was like, "Oh man, this ain't even just about Chris no more, it's about all of us."
Yeah.
But I love it, like, not as in like I love the attention, but I love that there's like a influence, a positive influence that I can make for the kids and stuff, because it's like, right, you're Cristale, but if they want to talk to me about like, yeah, what trainers you got and da-da-da, I'll be like, yeah, I got all these trainers, but I would have been getting all of these shoes and stuff like that by any means, because I still would have done uni, I done sixth form, I done GCSEs.
Yeah, most definitely.
Do you get me? So it's that side of the conversation that I'm still allowed to have, which I'm still grateful for. Do you get me?
Talking of education, right? You've been winning poetry competitions and stuff like that from early, right?
You lot did your research, boy.
Trust me.
So you've been a wordsmith the whole time while you've been studying and everything else you've been writing?
No man, that was in secondary school. Rapping and that started when I was 18.
Right.
So what?
Me?
So what? Because I know for me, when I was at school, I didn't pay any attention in the music lessons. They didn't bear any relation to hip hop music at all. Was it the same kind of thing for you?
Yeah, like no, I hated music. I hated music, man.
Because I couldn't hear no beats in my music lessons.
But it's just like what like if I was a music teacher, I'd ask all of the kids in the class, like I'd say like, "Raw, here's everything to do with music. Pick something you want to learn."
Yeah.
And then just give them the facilities to do that. If one kid wants to learn how to make a beat, you show them a clip on YouTube and let them study that clip until they know how to bring you their own beat. Or if one wants to learn how to play the keyboard, you give them 5 like tutorials, one of chopsticks, another one of all falls down, another one of whatever, and let them learn it. Let them learn something if you're gonna teach them something in music. But I didn't like my music lessons, I'm not gonna lie, so I don't even know how I am where I am today, because the same stuff that I used to ignore in music class is the same stuff that I'm having to learn. Like for example, like when they would want to teach you how to make a beat or something, I was like, nah, I'm not doing that. Instead, now I can make my own beats. I taught myself how to do it though, but it's without the pressure and the it's not graded, and it's not like, it's not a competition of who can do the best. I don't care. Because for me, I'm making a beat for myself, so it's not about who can do the best.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's kind of similar to art. It's very subjective. Like with the illustrations, it's the viewer, the consumer decides how good it is. You know what I mean?
It's like a metaphor for life, man. All of these creative pathways. It's like my life as well. It was subjective. I couldn't have told you like, yeah, I want to do this, because everything I said I wanted to do, I've kind of done, but alongside something else.
Right.
Like graduating. Bombing, doing wireless. I done wireless main stage with Nadia J and graduated in the same month.
Yes!
Do you get me? Do you get me? And then like taking it back, and I've done all of these poetry competitions. I won them for my school and that. And when I was 14, I got scouted for Crystal Palace and playing football professionally and all of that. And I was sponsored by the FA and all of these.
So what you saying is triple threat, girl?
Listen. I can do a lot of things, you know. I can do a lot of things, and I'm just not stopping. Like if I feel like I'm stagnant in a thing that I can do, I might just learn how to do it in a different way or do something else.
Do you think you could radio present?
Yeah, man.
Of course she can.
Introduce the record then.
What's the next record?
It's playing now. Sizzler.
Oh man, I feel under pressure now. You see, you see, I'm under pressure now, man.
There's no pressure.
Alright, you're not gonna give me the blueprint.
It's Cristale, you're on BBC Radio 1XTRA. It's Sunday, the vibes are nice. We're gonna play some Sizzler.
Oh my days!
Again.
I'm stuck now. Alright, cool.
Who you are, where we are, and what's about to play.
What's going on, guys? It's Cristale. We're on BBC Radio 1XTRA. It's a Sunday, and we're about to play some Sizzler. You get me? That was a bit lit still. I feel like I can talk now. You just gotta add a little cockney on it.
Yeah, a little twang on it.
Twang, you good?
And I said, smile, girl, smile. Smile for me, Jamaica. And I said, smile, girl, smile. Oh Lord, smile for me, Jamaica. And never you cry. me strength if I'm worth. I know my weak boys part of the gen. I'm 20 going on 200 cause I was 13 going on 30.
Cristale on your favourite radio station. It's Rampage right here on BBC Radio 1 Extra. And the young lady, the young star repping South London is still with us, girl.
Come on, I'm still here.
So listen, let's talk about a standout thing for the culture, something that we like to do, but we haven't done it for a few years. No one's been able to do it for a few years. The Hill Carnival.
Oh my days, they done broke my something them back.
So give us a breakdown, because you're quite young, so I always think people have been like 100 times already. Have you been? How many times? What did you think?
I've been like as like a kid, like I went with my mum and that.
Right.
And then the first one that I went to
where
as an adult with my
decide.
friends, where I decided what me I go wear,
Yes.
what me I go step with. You know what I'm trying to say? What me I fit drink.
Yes.
You know what I mean? 2019.
Right.
The last carnival.
Right. Okay. And your thoughts on the 2019 carnival?
It was lit, like it was so like it was just electric. Like I was just like, raw, this is a big rave.
It's a massive rave, innit?
Listen,
It's crazy.
I'm just excited that it's back, and I'm just happy to be going. Like it's mad because I would have been going as like as I was saying before, as an attendee.
Yeah.
You get me? But now
You're coming to shell up the place.
I have to shell this something down.
coming to wreck.
You get me?
What we do, right? Sometimes if we say on air, if you're coming to us, are you
Yeah.
coming to us?
Yeah, man. Of course
So
I
you come
am.
to Rampage.
Of course, man.
Right, so now I look to my right. Corey, that means it's agreed, it's on air, it's on national radio, she's coming to Rampage. Right then. Yes. So yeah, for us, it's always a good thing to see new artists pass through and shell down the place. And sometimes, even when it's a new artist, we already know, oi, when this person reaches our stage, it's gonna be carnage.
Yeah, man. Straight carnage. We're mashing it up, but I got a little treat by them time there.
Well, what you got? What you got?
No, it's just.
What you got lined up? What you got? Come on, that's my job.
Alright, go on.
What you got lined up for them?
Don't
Well,
make Corey come in the studio.
on release, something them. Shout out Classic Fresco Bar.
Okay.
We got another stepper that's coming. Dance, everything.
Yeah?
Yes.
Alright then.
For
Yeah.
those that don't know, Corey managed Crazy Cousins back in the day. He's
Yeah.
an artist. He's been around the game forever.
Big recording studios.
Yes.
Yeah, man. Down there in South London.
And he guides what you're doing, right? Is you manager?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So big up to Corey.
Come on. Corey and Lali are actually cousins.
Yes.
So that's how the link happened. Like, obviously, Lali was coming over. Corey saying, yeah, my cousin's an artist. I said, oh, okay, which cousin? He said, Lali. I said, Lali Shatantali. You're lying, like, because, like, I grew up on that tune.
Right.
What's I'm saying? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I remember listening to that when I was in sixth form, like, up and down the corridors.
Right.
So for him to tell me that, I was like, yeah, like, let's work. And he was like, yeah, he wants to work. Like, that's what I'm telling you that. So I said, cool. Gone in the studio now. Made a tune. And it was lit and da-da-da-da. And I was like, nah, man, I feel like I can do better. Then he played the other beat, which we all know now as Bang Bing.
Yeah.
And Lali still prefers the other tune.
Really?
I prefer this one. I prefer it, like, when I was like, nah, there's something in it. And he said, nah, man, nah. Posted it on Twitter, went viral. Posted it on Insta,
Yeah, man, it's
went
outta
viral.
here.
Posted it on TikTok, went. That's the most viral I've ever gone in my whole entire existence, my whole entire career. You get me? So, shout out Lali, shout out Corey, shout out the people them.
So you were in the studio together to record it?
Yeah.
Alright, heavy.
Yeah, man. So, shall we get into it?
I think presenter Cristale should introduce it.
Presenter Cristale. Please introduce it.
What's up, guys? It's Cristale, and right now you're gonna be listening to Bang Bing.
To your front yard.
You doing alright with it? You doing alright with it?
Let me try and get that.
Yeah, man, you gotta get the
What?
heat in, man. You gotta get the heat in.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's very true.
Do a proper co-host with us one day.
Please, when? I'll do it tomorrow. I'm not even joking. When do you lot want me to do it?
When do we have something coming up?
Sometime after Carnival.
Listen, and then we can talk about carnival. Listen, oi, for the
let's do
whole.
that.
When you on from 4 till 7, I will stay for the whole 3 hours. You know.
Yeah.
Don't gas me up, you know. Make sure it's true because I'll go sleep and have a dream about it and everything.
In
And it'll be.
September.
Alright, cool.
Yes, hey.
That's hard, man.
And then maybe even bring like someone that you like. From the industry.
Yeah.
You can use them.
Yeah.
Okay. Lit. No, because I'll bring my mum. What was it like raising me? Do you know what I mean? That would actually be funny. They come everywhere with me. I could have a black woman's panel on you lot's radio thing if you want. Trust me, all I have to do is call them. All of them are over 30, but very youthful, so it'll be fun to have.
Very useful.
Youthful.
Oh, youthful.
Yeah. Yeah, they're useful as well, man. They made me who I am, you get me? So yeah, that would be lit if you can facilitate that anyway. Anything is, them lot are shy, but get over that, man.
And these lot have been rubbish at collecting anything.
Yeah.
So obviously back in the day they had pictures with Dre and Snoop, with SWE, all these people, and now we want to write a book. We're like, shit, who's got all the artifacts for the book? But if you're collecting it from now,
Yeah.
you know, keep it in it.
I got my wristband from my first ever O2 performance with Skinny Bang and all of that. I've got the sticker from my first ever wireless, because when I went wireless, that was my first time going. Anyway, I got a sticker for that on the back of my laptop.
Right. Yeah.
You get me? So
Chris, how was that?
it was amazing. Still, it was great. Big up Rampage and them man there. We're lit around Carnival. I need 3 different outfits. I feel like I'm wasting an outfit right now. Obviously, not wasting it because we went to go see Rampage, but like I feel like I could have worn this for Carnival, but realistically, I might just recycle it and do a batty rider thing. Is it? Why are you still watching? The video's done now, fam. Go spread up your bed or something.